one last question, if I may. How was the meeting this morning between former President Donald Trump and House Republicans?
It was a great meeting. I think the president did a really good job showing what another term under President Trump would be, and it would be, smart energy policy that will make gas prices more affordable, food costs, inflation more affordable, food inflation to come down, so people can afford to live in this country, put a roof over their head, put food on their table, pay their electric bills. I think that's was a main part of his focus, was showing the contrast between the Biden disastrous economy that we have right now, with the highest interest rates in decades, with gas prices that are double from when President Trump left, and how Americans are just getting crushed with inflation fueled by those anti-energy policies of President Biden, and where we were, right, with the lowest unemployment, wages were lifted, 6 million Americans lifted out of poverty because of the Tax Cut and Jobs Act. We saw our economy booming up until COVID sadly struck. But there's a stark contrast between where we were. We had peace through strength. Now we have appeasement of our adversaries, 2 wars that we are involved in, and we have a Russian military ship just off the coast of the United States, all because of appeasement of adversaries. We don't have domestic energy independence because President Biden undid the policies of President Trump. He shut down the Keystone Pipeline, and now we're begging Venezuela for dirtier oil and filling their coffers instead of creating American jobs and making American prosperous and independent here at home. The border is another stark contrast. We had secure border. We did not have this mass immigration that you have today in cities like mine. In fact, we never had it under any other president except for Joe Biden. His 60 policy changes led to the mess that we're seeing right now, where we have ISIS members inside the United States of America during a time of war, where our adversaries are picking and bullying and terrorizing Israel, attacking Israel, our ally. That is so incredibly dangerous. I just hope we can get President Trump back in office before we have a terrorist attack because of the stupidity of the Biden administration. Their reckless policies are putting America at risk. And as somebody who represents New York City in a post 9/11 world, that is the thing that scares me the most. And yesterday, once again, we saw terrorists caught in our interior that came over Joe Biden's open border.